Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Naledi Matavani, and if you are a returning subby, thank you so much for coming back. It's good to see you home. So today's video is a get to know me tag. I posted a poll on Instagram and these are some of the questions that I was asked. The first question is one quote you live by. I would say do unto others what you would like to be done unto you. I think that is such a powerful quote. I'm not sure if it's biblical or not. Let me actually check. It actually is. So in everything, do to others what you would have them do to you. So that's Matthew 7 verse 12. So yeah, that is the quote I live by. I think it's so important because obviously you want to be treated well, right, by everyone you come across with or in contact with. So it really helps me to treat people well, you know what I mean? Because I then put myself in their situation, in their shoes, and basically think how I would have felt if someone would have treated me in the way that maybe I'm about to treat them, or in the way that I treated them or spoke to them, or yeah, anything like that. Are you an only child? If not, how many? I'm actually not the only child. From my mom, I'm the eldest. I have a baby sister. She is in grade 6. And from my father's side, I have 2 brothers. One is older than me and one is younger than me. So in total, I have 3 siblings. How old are you? I'm 25. What brings you joy? What brings me joy? Doing the things that I love, I guess. Spending time with the Lord. I know it sounds like a scripted answer, but honestly, when I'm down, when I feel like my world is falling apart, He is the person whom I can speak to about, anything, honestly. So definitely Jesus is my foundation. He's the source of my joy, followed by my family and my friends. Yeah, I don't have much, but my friends and my family. So yeah. What sets you apart from other vloggers? What sets me apart, I would say, is the fact that I am me. I am Naledi Matavani. There's no other like me. I think in this space, with any other thing actually, although we are doing the same thing, we are all creating videos, our personalities are different. So we're going to deliver those videos in different ways. What's unusual about my channel, I would say, I'm going to really speak about faith, because that has really formed part of my life. So yeah, over here in this channel, on this channel rather, we're going to be having some faith-based videos. I will be sharing with you guys what I have learned so far about certain topics, some topics that I've asked Jesus about. I know some of the things I've asked him are quite controversial. Like, you really can't ask an entire God these questions, but I've asked him and he has opened my eyes. So I'd like to share those with you guys, and maybe even topics that you guys want us to speak about, or some topics that you want me to touch on, and then you guys interact with that content in the comment section. I'm really open to those. Yeah, I just want everyone to, just to love on the Lord, because He's so good. He's so amazing. Yeah, let me not even get into that. Let me not even get into that, because yeah, if you know me, I can talk about God the entire day. I remember being in the same classes as you in first year. Did you decide to do your articles? If so, why? So yes, I did decide to do my articles. That's what I'm currently doing right now. The reason for that is because I've already started, so I'm like, you know what, I've already invested so much time and money, so I might as well just finish. Where do you usually shop? I'm a huge fan of your style. Thank you so much. Siphelele. I'm a huge fan of your style and face beats. Thank you so much. I usually shop, I would say Zara, but wait. I don't go like on a shopping spree on Zara, because I mean Zara is crazy expensive. What I do, I have a strategy, right? So either I buy like one item or two items. If not that, then I would save up during the year. I save up for their sales, right? I live for Zara sales, because their sales are sales. Maybe not in the beginning of the sale, because I know they have two sales. So they have the winter sale, so that's like July, and they have a summer sale, which is on the 27th of December. I even know the date. So I save up my money for the sales, and then obviously when the sale runs on that day, things are going to be quite expensive. But then a few days later, or even a few weeks later, they drop their prices like up to 70%. Yeah, I bought like quite a lot of items with that price. So yeah, but thing is with that, you have to be willing to lose what you are not really crazy about. But Zara is quite stylish in my opinion, so I can always pick up things that I like. So yeah, Zara, I would say also Mr. Price for basics as well as the fix. I also shop on Superbalist because I love their deals, their offers, their daily offers. Sometimes I even wait until that specific product is on sale, then I buy. Yeah, I don't like buying things on the full selling price. I like waiting. I know it sounds bad, but I like waiting for specials and offers. Yeah, I'm that girl. Yes, so let's move on to the next question. I'm so glad you're back. We've been missing you there by YouTube. This is so sweet. Thank you so much. I missed you guys so much. Honestly, I really did. I'm going to try my very best to be consistent. I actually thought I'm going to be very consistent before I started a new job. Actually, it's not what I thought it would be. Articles are not as easy as I thought it would be. I thought I'm going to go to work at 8, be home by 6, and then I'll shoot. But shucks. Sometimes, I know for the past few weeks, I've been knocking off at like 9 and like 11:30. So yeah, but I'm definitely gonna try, and I've been working during weekends, including Sundays. So yeah, it's quite intense, but I'll try my very best to be consistent. So Cindy wants to know, how did I meet my boyfriend? And I knew I was gonna get a question like that. So it's actually quite a long one. Okay, so grab your popcorn, grab your wine, grab your water, grab your tea, because yeah, it's a long one. So we met at school, in varsity. So let me paint the scene for you, right? I think it was a Thursday afternoon after class. So then I was going to my friends. My friends were chilling outside the student center. So they have benches outside the student center. So they were chilling there. I was coming from class, walking to them, and then my now boyfriend was chilling there as well with his friends. But they were like, I think they were like 4 or 5 benches away. Okay, so yeah, I'm with my friends, we're laughing, we're chilling, and then my eyes just met him. It wasn't a eye contact type of thing. No, I saw him. I was laughing, honestly. I was just like, ha 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 ha, and then I was like, who's that? Who's that? And he was laughing as well. It seemed as though everything was just in slow motion. He was laughing with his friends. I still remember, I don't know why I'm smiling like this, but I still remember how he was dressed. He was wearing a grey shirt, almost like the shade. Clean haircut, beautiful smile. I was like, tall. I was like, who's that guy? And then one of my friends said, oh no, that's Mang Mang, and he's Mang Mang's friend, Mang Mang's friend. So yeah, I can talk to this person so they can talk to that person so they can introduce you. So I'm like, no, thank you, but no, that's not the strategy we're taking. So then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna bump into him in like 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, in like a couple of days. But then I didn't. For like weeks I didn't see him on campus. So I was like, okay, maybe this guy just came to visit, someone from school. Yeah. I think almost a month later I saw him again. Yeah, but your boy was just, he just looked at me like, he would just look at me for like for months. Hey, I'm like, you know what, this guy, I'm actually done. I'm not gonna, because I don't know about you guys, okay, personally I will not approach a guy, no ways. So I was waiting for him to approach me, and he was just looking at me. He would just look at me and then look away. So I was like, you know what, it's fine actually, like I'm over it, whatever. But then the day before my birthday, my friend WhatsApped me, and she's like, friend, you know the guy, the gray shirt guy, because we called him the gray shirt guy because we didn't know his name. So he'd say, my friend said, you know the gray shirt guy, apparently he likes you too. I was like, no way, so why does he show it? But she's like, yeah, no, apparently they're gonna tell him that it's your birthday tomorrow, so he's probably gonna come up to you tomorrow, so make sure you look nice, okay? Make sure you look good, friend. So yeah, that day came, I think it was a Wednesday, and I didn't see him the whole day. I didn't see him. So after class I was just chilling with my friends underneath a tree, just, you know, just relaxing before heading home. And then he passed by, and he came over. He went to go fetch one of his friends and then he came over to say happy birthday. I was so nervous. I was so nervous. But yeah, he asked for my number and I gave it to him, and yeah, the rest is history. What's your biggest pet peeve? My biggest, right, so that's just one. My biggest pet peeve, I would say, honestly, truly speaking, I would say it's when people use Jesus's name as a cuss, not a cuss word, but as an expression, you know, either as a cuss word or as to express their surprise. No, it just makes me feel uncomfortable, because I'm like, are you aware that that is a king? Like, he's real. That's a king, and you're using his name like that, you know. It makes me wonder that if we're back in the biblical days where King Pharaoh and King Herod were kings, you know, when they were ruling, had someone used their name as an expression or as a cuss word, I don't know what would have happened to them, honestly. I would say that makes me feel very uncomfortable. It makes me cringe from the inside. My blood is doing this. It just, yeah. That's what happens. Which year were you born in? I am a 96, May the 5th. When will you be back on YouTube? I'm coming back very soon, very soon. Hey babe, are you done with your CA studies? Hey Nozipo, yes I am. I'm finally done. What did you leave in 2021 that didn't need to cross over into 2022? I left behind being anxious and nervous over things that I cannot control. I used to like dwell on what ifs, and you know, that's so unhealthy, because I would literally get caught up in a spiral of what ifs. So yeah, I left that in 2021. So this year I just want to be around positivity. I want to be around spaces that are good for me. I want to be around people whom I feel safe around, whom I feel appreciated over. I just want to be around good vibes, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's, I don't know if I answered your question, but that's what I'm doing in 2022, sorry. How old are you and what do you do for a living? So I'm 25 and I am a accountant trainee. Who inspired you the most? I draw inspiration from different people. I would say I draw inspiration from my mom. I draw inspiration from my granny. I draw inspiration from my uncle. I draw inspiration from Jesus, because I mean, like, from him, I think just the way he's so humble. I draw inspiration from my boss, you know, like I just draw inspiration from different people. So there's just not one person who I can say this person I drew inspiration from. When did you accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior? I accepted him. So I've always been no. I grew up in a Christian home, okay? So then it's hard to pinpoint the exact time when I accepted Jesus as my Lord and Savior, but I would say though, when I realized who he is and when I was conscious and actively seeking him, I would say about 3 years ago. So not so long ago. Yeah. Will you ever get a tattoo? Probably not. I don't know, like I'm gonna get bored of it. And I mean, if they could stay for like 2 months and then it would go away, maybe I would, but I don't have the desire. Yeah, I don't have the desire to. My favorite meal to cook, I don't have one. Thing is about me, I love exploring, right? I love cooking different meals, so I love watching cooking shows. So no, but I'm not answering your question. Favorite meal to cook, I just like cooking things that taste good, so there's not one thing. Yeah guys, those are all the questions. Hopefully I answered them. I tried to answer them to the best of my ability. I know I diverted quite a lot, but hopefully I answered the majority of the questions. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for sticking by till the very end. I will see you guys next time. I love you guys. Bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. If you enjoyed the video, if you find yourself smiling through the video, then that's a pretty big sign that you should probably subscribe.